You are experiencing another brief update from that crazy triangle guy. Here we are looking at the total three crypto market cap minus Bitcoin and Ethereum on the 1 minute chart. That's because I want to show you this dump right here. But it was not a real dump. It was a fake trading view dump. They were simply adjusting their the way they look at their altcoins. They did this over the summer, I believe, or sometime earlier this year, and it was a bigger one. I think it was about a $15 billion change that it made in the market cap. This was 6 billion, about 6 billion. Let's go ahead and measure that from here to there. 5.87 ish. 7, 8, yeah, about 5.8 billion dollar adjustment. It was not a dump because there is no corresponding. Let's just go like to Atom. What is this? See, that's not the same time. Well, Atom kind of does have a little one there. So that was a bad example. Let's go to like Ada. There's nothing there. There's nothing here in this time frame. Abe, let's go to Abe. 716 ish. Wait, where are we? Right here, there is no corresponding dump there. Let's go to AVAX. Let's go to all the A's. 716 ish, there is no corresponding dump. I mean, there's a red candle, but it's not anything close to what went on in reality. I was looking at the entire market at that time, and let's look at Dogecoin. And the entire market was up, which is why I noticed this. That's at 816. There is a red candle, but it's a tiny red candle. It goes from, and there is no volume there. So, excuse me. We're on a 1 minute chart, so a lot of these don't have a lot of volume. Anyway, see the 716 candle here is actually green. Let's go to Ocean Protocol. I just want to look at some of these too, just to, yeah. See, this is a green candle. Near. Let's go to near. Oh, those are just little dots. Pepe coin. Let's go to Pepe coin just for the hell of it. A little tiny red candle. Anyway, you get the point. Nothing really happened at that time in the rest of the market. So it was just some sort of strange adjustment. Yes, there's nothing here. Okay, so besides that, I kind of went on a little bit too long, longer than I needed to about that. Let's look and see what Bitcoin is doing. Did notice something else. So, well, Bitcoin is above 38,000, which is above our. Why do I have this guy here? I don't want him. Which is above the top of this pink colored triangle. And however, it is below this white line right here. White line is the top of uh, the white channel, zombie channel, the white zombie channel, which we are trying to bust a move out of. This is the channel that has contained a lot of price action, as you can see, dating back to, aside from FTX, it does not include that. But so aside from FTX, it includes price action all the way back to June of 2022. And it encloses pretty much all of that with the exception of FTX, this dump here. And so that is a very, very, very important channel to break out of. And what we're doing is, what do they call it? Not transcending. Whatever the transitioning. We're transitioning from the white and the green channels into the blue channel. I've gone over this many, many, many times before. And you can see that that's what this consolidation has been. Resistance here on the blue channel. Resistance followed by support and testing, testing for support, which we're finally finding. And we are trading outside this ascending triangle, but we have yet to break through this white line. That is what we're consolidating here around 4. We're waiting for a U.S. market, I believe, to open to push us through, probably. So that's that. And once we do that, the important thing is, once we do that, look at this. Where are we going? The target is right here. It is the center line of the blue channel, the new blue, or not the new blue channel, it's the old blue channel. And the blue channel is what we fell out of. Let me turn that back off. I don't think I did. The blue channel is what we fell out of in August right here. We're simply going back into it. And we traded in the blue channel since the beginning of the year. Actually, since October 13th. Note that. Top of the channel here is at the base of October 13th, which was the bottom of the market. And blue channel encloses all the price action since then, except for this little bit here, which is important to our narrative later on. So target is center line of the blue parallel channel. And let's just take a percentage. See what that gives us right here in the next couple of days up to there. Anyway, it's about 14% from where we're at currently. That would be today. 14%. Now, I want to take, you know what? I thought, hey, let's go ahead and see what that corresponds to in the other markets. Here we're looking at Ethereum. Where is? Oh, we gotta go way over here. I don't know what we were doing way back there. What if Ethereum all of a sudden had a 14% bump today? That gets Ethereum up to the top of this red channel. Right here. Doesn't look like a very big move for Ethereum, but I guess we're super zoomed out. Well, what is that at? That's at 2343. Why doesn't that say that over here? I don't know why it doesn't say it. So, yeah, about 2350 for Ethereum. And what is that red channel? Does that happen to go back to October 13th? Kind of. Something similar, but it does enclose the price action since then, pretty much. Ethereum has been trading upwards in that range. Oh, you know what? No. I'm making a mistake. This is October 2023. The other one was October 2022. Regardless, oh, that would have been way back here. Which channel is that, actually? Let's take a look at that. October 13th, 2022. It's back here. It would be something like this green line here. Well, this chart is different, much different. It's not the same. I don't actually have a channel that uh, is similar to the one that we are looking at on Bitcoin. But it's really interesting that it does bring us up here to the top of this channel. It takes us to a point that makes sense. Also, this point around 2350, this is key right here. I looked at this earlier. Where would that take us? Oh, that's why we were back there, because I was looking at that. What does that correspond with back here? Oh, look, there's something interesting. It corresponds to this point right here, 2335. And if we go back further, oh, looky here. This is where we dumped down to in January of 2022, in between our two tops. Um, you know, no, that's not correct. Where we dumped to down to between our two tops is back here at 1687. This is a different low, but a low nonetheless, in January of 22. Anyway, it takes us to a key point that makes sense. So that was total three we looked at. No, what did we look at? Did we look at total three? No, we were looking at Bitcoin and so far Ethereum. Let's look at total three. Sorry, it's early in the morning. I haven't had any coffee yet. Here's total three. Where would a 14% move or such take us here if we moved straight up from today? 14% takes us to this pink channel perfectly. That is not quite yet the target from our inverse head and shoulders pattern that we just busted out of right here with this neckline. So this is the big inverse head and shoulders pattern, which I've been talking about for months. I've been talking about this breakout for months. This is a year and a half long pattern that has been playing out, and nobody else has called this. I called all this action that we're currently having, this bull run, this major bull run that we're currently having in the middle of and will continue on through December and January. I told you this was happening, and I told you the targets that were coming, and now everybody else is increasingly day by day. They're like, oh yeah, we could go to 50,000, I believe, yeah, by the end of the year, maybe. Everybody keeps increasing their predictions of where we're going, and it's exactly where I've been telling you that we're going for months. The target is up here around $560 billion from that inverse head and shoulders pattern. So this is just a stopping point here. And we will continue upwards in this channel. And why is that? Because this is the channel we had been trading in prior to the Gary Gensler bullshit back in June, May, June, earlier this year, when he was going after Binance and Kraken and all that other jazz, and naming off naming off altcoins, dozens of altcoins that he thought were deemed securities. So this is Gary scaring the altcoin market. So we're simply getting back into the channel that we had been trading in since when? October 13th, the top of this channel. So it's similar to the Bitcoin channel. This is where we had been trading in and would still have been trading in had it not been for Gary Gensler here. So our move up would be simply getting back to the base of that channel. We'd still have to break in and continue on upwards, and that's what I believe we will be doing, and why Bitcoin dominance will continue. See, this move, 14%, would simply get us back. It would be it would not change Bitcoin dominance at all, as the whole entire market would be moving the same percentage. Getting back into here would continue the Bitcoin dominance decline, and I believe that's what will happen, continue to happen over the next couple months. Now, we may see another, and we are, you know what? Yeah, so that little blip, wonder if that blip in the blip in the altcoin adjustment on TradingView messed with this 715. I have to really, you know what? Let's do this. This doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like it was this far back. Well, I guess I am on the 1 minute. Oh yeah, look at that. It did. It effed with the Bitcoin dominance chart too. So you'll hear about this from Ben Cohen for sure. So it won't be something that will get glossed over and people won't notice. 715. Where is that here on the hourly chart? Oh, it's way over here. Yeah, so that's why Bitcoin took this big jump up here in dominance. It should be down here. Nonetheless, it is Bitcoin is dominating. Dominance is increasing a little bit, but so we should see a dump in Bitcoin dominance. Well, we might see a little spike, but then an overall continued drop in Bitcoin dominance. All right, so that's about it. I'm going to keep this short. All right, like, subscribe. See you next time. Well, let's take one more look at Bitcoin before we go. And so we don't need to really be on a 1 minute chart. Let's go to a 5 minute chart. And you can see what we've been doing. over the night here in America, while the Asians have been trading with a lot of volume, by the way. Um, we've had a lot of volumes for the past day here because everybody knows that we're about to break through. So this red line represents the top of the ascending triangle, roughly, and white, the white and purple line is the top of our white channel. So over the night, we've just been bouncing around in between those. We're holding top of this ascending triangle as support, which is great. We did come down here, which is the bottom of our blue channel, which makes perfect sense. And so this is telling us that yes, we recognize the blue channel. We want to trade within that blue channel and move on from this white channel. We're just having a little trouble getting out of it. But that's what our goal is next. And that is up around 38,450 ish. However, this line here does seem to be significant, this dotted line too. It's parallel to the white channel. It's just down a little bit lower, around 38,250 ish. So that's what we're looking at today. And I expect that we will bust through this line today. And onwards and upwards, where this red arrow is going. Up to there. At around 42. Somewhere between $42,000 and $43,000. All right. See you guys next time.